The medical industry is a part of the economic system which function is to provide patients with goods and services. The industry is categorized into many subsectors to meet individual and population health needs by trained professionals and paraprofessionals.
Between 2007 and 2012, the medical supplies wholesaling industry displayed a great growth in revenue, except for a dip during the recession. The number of emergency surgeries has been on the rise the past 5 years. This is due to the median age of the U.S. population rising and disease and health complications recurrent. Devices that deal with heart problems and neurological problems will see sales skyrocket. Companies continue to have a greater tendency to wholesale these types of products.
The global medical industry is one of the world's fastest growing industries, absorbing over 10% of gross domestic product of most developed nations.
In the next 5 years, the revenue is expected to increase at an average rate of 4.7% annually to $190.3 billion in the year 2017. As healthcare providers begin to invest in better, up-to-date technology, the revenue of the industry is expected to rise. Development of new medical devices by manufacturers will help the industry to expand through new solutions to unresolved health issues.
The healthcare industry incorporates several sectors that are dedicated to providing healthcare services and products. According to industry and market classifications, such as the Global Industry Classification Standard and the Industry Classification Benchmark, the healthcare industry includes healthcare equipment and services as well as pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, and life sciences. These are the charts that represent the geographical concentration of the medical industry.
We got into the business to help patients get better, and we can't do that with the tools we were given in medical school.
So yes, the emphasis on treatment by the American Diabetic Association, by the American Heart Association, by the National Osteoporosis Foundation, and so on, they're all in the wrong direction, but they have a lot of big industry money that keeps them focused in that bad direction too. This didn't just happen by circumstance, by happenstance. This happened because there is an active flow of money that keeps them in the direction of drugs and not in the direction of good diet.
There are thousands of papers showing that high doses of nutrients cure disease. Now, some of these papers you don't get to read because they were published in journals that, say, the United States National Library of Medicine refuses to index. Isn't that interesting? So there are medical journals out there that are basically blacklisted.
A way of business has been established. A way of business has been established. And they're not going to let anybody from outside break into the inner club.
The American Diabetes Association will tell you there is no cure for adult onset diabetes, which simply means there is no drug that will cure the disease. And yet, adult onset diabetes is easily and quickly cured with a change in diet and lifestyle.
So I don't really believe there are any intelligent people in the scientific community that have any doubt that type 2 diabetes is caused by the rich Western diet. I think everybody agrees with that. But what they don't do is they don't take the next step, which is to say, okay, this is the cause of it, so what you ought to do is you ought to change your diet.
And when they said, why do I keep getting this cancer back? Doctor said, we don't know. In fact, we don't really know what causes cancer. I mean, we've known for 60 years. In fact, we've known since Professor John Beard of Edinburgh University wrote his thesis in 1904 that cancer's a healing process that hasn't switched off. But you see, again, it comes back to, it's not that the drug industry is selectively lying to people, they're just not covering the issues the way they should be covering it.